In 1949, in response to an appeal from a 90-year-old widow named Alice Kolb, the Presbyterian Synod of Kansas formed what is today Presbyterian Manors of Mid-America and funded the first manor community in Newton. Today, 65 years later, more than 2,000 senior women and men across Kansas and Missouri are realizing the fruits of the founders' legacy. These are the residents of Presbyterian Manors.
I couldn't imagine myself in a nursing home. I felt like I wasn't old enough. I wasn't old. For about a year, I struggled with that. And then I decided to work here for a year and find out what makes this place tick. Why is this a better place than other places? And so I worked here in assisted living for a year. I'm so happy for that experience because I found the other side of living here. It doesn't matter who they are or what state they are in their health. They are cared for a lot, just the same. Excellent care.
Reasons to move to a PMMA community are many, and as unique and varied as the people who live here.
Moving to a retirement community, it's not on their bucket list. I tell them, you gotta come here and have lunch and visit with people that live here. That's how you're gonna learn what life's like here.
I moved here with my wife, and that was about a year and a half ago. But she passed away from cancer last September. So when you make a choice, we was talking about making a choice where you want to go. You better look at what your needs are going to be down the line, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, instead of what your needs are today. Then you'll choose the manor.
That time passes by very fast, and you're going to need help long before you need it. You think you do. If we'll downsize to come here, it takes a big load off the kids.
We considered it as a gift to our children. We went through our big house and said, I'll keep this, I don't need to keep this. But what was fun about it, and I didn't realize, is everybody said, oh, it must have been really heartbreaking to do that. And I said, you know, it wasn't. It was fun to do because everything I looked at, I could think, where did I get it? And more importantly, why did I get it? And if it's something I really don't need, I've had the fun of it. It's gonna get rid of it.
Would you tell me your joke?
What do you call a million rabbits going backwards? A receding hairline.
Oh my God. A receding hairline. I love it.
Isn't that a good one?
And I'm thankful for Stephanie. Well, we're thankful for you.
You're so sweet.
A common reason for choosing Presbyterian Manors is its continuum of care.
When my wife got real ill and I had to go somewhere, it's either here or the hospital, and I knew I needed something besides just retirement. This wasn't retirement, this needed medical care. We have health care here, we have rehab here, we have assisted living. We got a lot of nurses and people who can take care of me if I get to that point. Right now I can take care of myself. I can even handle you guys.
We do have a large range of skills. Let's start with our nursing, RN, LPNs, do a great job in healthcare, assisted living, home health. Each of those has licensed nurses in those areas. We also use what they call a certified med aid, somebody that's taken the training and that can pass the medications for us. And then certified nurse aides are the ones right out on the floor, boots in the trenches, people that make all the difference in the world for what we do, when it comes to medical care.
Staying healthy means staying active, both physically and mentally. A key focus of every Presbyterian Manor community is the health and wellness of its residents.
I am the wellness director here, and I'm available to assist with any exercising, nutrition questions for the staff, the residents, and community members. A lot of times the insurance runs out, and we don't want those people to go back on their progress. So they can come use the wellness center. For example, Mary, that was just here, she used to do therapy for her balance and things like that, and she felt in a good place after she finished therapy, and she wanted to maintain that. They want to work out and they want to get better, and they have more of a passion for life. If we didn't have these 3 new steps, our wellness center wouldn't be what it is today. By working here and working with older people, I see how important independence is to them. So to help them, it makes me feel happy.
Presbyterian Manor's intergenerational programs offer an opportunity for children and seniors to shed society's stereotypes and get to know each other as people, sharing common interests and experiences.
When we talk about activities for any of our community, kids and animals, you can't beat them. You know, if we come with the intergenerational and the, you know, to bring the kids in, the little kids and the babies, and, you know, the smiles are just huge.
Come on over here, Evan. The amount of things I've learned from these people, whether it's life lessons, it's mostly life lessons. You can't trade that for anything.
If you would like to have this, I'd like for you to have it.
Oh, I'd love to have it, and I will frame it and we will hang it up.
Exploration and discovery are a vital part of living well and play a key role in healthy aging. In addition to offering various learning resources on campus, Presbyterian Manor communities routinely host lectures, informational programs, and trips to nearby points of interest.
Doris has an iPad.
And I sit here and I can play solitaire.
She FaceTimes with her family. They call quite often to get to see her.
I don't know why they want to see me, but they do.
She is the oldest resident here. She's caught on really quickly, and she actually got to see her granddaughter get married in South Carolina because someone had their iPhone and they FaceTimed her right as they were saying "I do." It's really inspiring that they're that age and can still do the things that they do.
It is definitely lifelong learning. We provide some public use internet, and more people are asking for that. Family members, when they come in, you know, they want to Skype with grandma or grandpa, and that's really, Skype's been a great thing.
My husband and I moved in here at the end of 2000, so we've been here almost 14 years. Love it. A lot of the residents have come here and they've been readers all their life. It's just an important part of this place, and it's gotten more and more important as we've gotten better and better books. I'm not 25 anymore, but I find I really like to get out amongst younger people and find some of their strange ideas.
Creativity, the ability to see things fresh and new, is not limited by age. Presbyterian Manor's innovative Art is Ageless program encourages residents and other area seniors to exhibit their art and join in each community's annual competition.
And Art is Ageless takes in all different kinds of art. It happens once a year, and they judge them here, and the ones that win here go on to corporate. Eventually they use some pictures on calendars and on some greeting cards. There's also a chance for People's Choice, where you choose the one you like and put it in a box and see what the rest of us think is the best. And we don't always agree with the judges. The only thing I could show you of interest probably is where I paint. My sister says as long as I call it my studio and not my den, I don't have to worry about the mess. And this is where I paint. It's my therapy. It's my therapy. Especially when I paint late at night, because I can't go to bed early. If I go to bed early, then I wake up in the middle of the night. It's a lot cheaper than going to a psychiatrist. And a lot more fun.
Every Presbyterian Manor community affords residents opportunities to worship and practice their faith. For those who wish to make the campus their home congregation, weekly services and Bible study groups offer the chance to grow spiritually and stay involved.
Tomorrow morning we'll have Bible study in the chapel, and about 50% are from the manor and about 50% from the community, and that is a really good mix, because for the residents it's like having company, and for the outsiders it's like a ministry, getting to know people that are here.
We're glad to be able to get together and to again listen to our new friend Cliff as he brings the word in just a little while, and to share what it is God has to lay upon our hearts as we listen to him and read the word and pray together. So let's begin as we do each week with prayer.
For many residents, the PMMA community represents their final home here on earth. This simple yet undeniable fact cannot help but impact the staff and other residents who make up the Presbyterian Manor family.
When something happens, when death happens, you got a bunch of people that are really there for you and support you all the way.
Very little captures the pain
other than, if you're a faith-filled person, going to your God and saying, I hurt. So we capture that. And we help our staff who has to deal with that pain. Moments later, they're going to go back to work. We cannot let those moments pass without acknowledging how much it's changing us, how much that life did affect us. It would be the ultimate of lack of dignity to not do that.
We have certain things that we do, and it's, you know, crazy little things. You've met Patches, our cat, and Patches is real good about knowing that I need to go to this room, you know, or just something we do. We crack a window, you know, during the time, end of life, and that's, I think a lot of people do that, or they know the story of that, just to let the spirit out. So, funny little quirks that you do, but it means a lot to the people here that are serving and the people we serve to have that at the end of life. So,
when the mortuary comes in, I tell the family what we're going to do, because we're going to sing Amazing Grace as soon as the deceased comes into the hallway. It's a very, very emotional moment for the families. I don't know that there's ever been a time that they haven't left in joy-filled tears. They usually end that walk hugging staff members. I mean, it's a very spiritually intense moment.
The whole journey, I guess I'd say, they're being cared for by the same people, which really is neat for them. They get to know them from day one out in the townhome, you know, or whatever it is, to the point of being here at the manor and end of life or whatever that is. It's special to have somebody you know and be a friend.
The Presbyterian Manor Mission, the ideals this organization strives to uphold, all of the best intentions, mean nothing without the commitment and determination the staff brings to their jobs each day.
I mean, they put in their years and they've devoted their lives to family and work, and so we should devote our, you know, lives to them and making sure they live the highest quality life possible.
All the employees are just great.
Real good. They got some real good help in all the categories here.
Take somebody that cares and wants to do the right thing.
I can't say enough about them. They're the heartbeat of what we do here.
You hire good people, you have good people, just let them do their jobs. Let them work, let them do what they need to do. They know what to do, and have fun. It's just a great group of people.
We kind of all work like a family over here.
Even the smallest gesture, it doesn't have to be saving someone's life. It's just good to know that you're there to help someone when they need it.
And I think the people that are here that we are serving are also giving back to us, an opportunity for us to serve them and do the things that they need, but it also brings joy to the staff that's here. They get to do what they do best, visit, talk, serve, help them, and that brings fulfillment back to them and knowing that that day was great.
It's very rewarding when you leave and you know that hopefully you've made a difference in some lives, but then you know there's always more that you could be doing. And you think about those. And the drive home, you're thinking about them, and the drive in, you're thinking about those too.
Life should be more than just passing time on earth. The measure of a life well lived is its capacity for sharing, for purpose and achievement, for joy and love. Cultivating an environment in which these qualities can take root and flourish requires knowledge and skill. It is a science, yes, but to do it well is also an art, the art of living, on display every day at Presbyterian Manors of Mid-America.
Another lady moved in. I think it was a big decision for her to make to move in here, but she did. I was talking with her 2-3 months later, and she said, you know, I didn't realize it, but my life started when I moved in here. She's made new friends. She's got the freedom to do things that she's wanted to do. It's wonderful.
We want to be the best. We want to have that reputation, and I think we are.
If I wasn't living here, where would I be? You know, I've never given that a thought. This is where I want to be. So I think I have found my home.